we are not rare. But before you leave, you will perceive the lore will be unlocked. You might be stalked by a Sasquatch or a ghost witch, possibly even a ghost that will boast about knowing the Ohio grassman or even the Michigan dogman. Werewolves hunt, poltergeists are up front, but in these backwoods, folklore is unlocked.
Welcome back to Folklore Unlocked. I'm Austin, and like always, I'm joined by Ethan.
Yep, hello again, everyone.
And this week is our 100th episode, and yet again, we are going back to the beginning, and we're covering Bigfoot. And I know this is like the 7th, 8th, maybe 9th time we've covered Bigfoot, but there's just a bunch of Bigfoot-like creatures and Bigfoot sightings that, again, we're going to milk it until it's dry. And the first sighting that we're going to take a look at happened in what is called Ape Canyon. And it's located on the southeastern shoulder of Mount St. Helens in Washington State, which is a volcano. And the canyon itself was impacted by the 1980 eruption of said volcano. And the name comes from an alleged ape-man attack on prospectors in the summer of 1924. The group of gold prospectors that claimed that a group of 7-foot-tall ape-like animals attacked them with boulders. And previous to this attack, they claimed to have come upon these Bigfoot-like creatures with one of the prospectors firing a rifle, striking one at least 3 times, with it falling into an inaccessible canyon.
I don't blame the Bigfoot, okay? Those guys were stealing their gold. Come on.
Exactly. They came into their house, shot one of their friends, presumably killed one. So, yeah, self-defense.
Exactly. Plus, I don't know for sure if there have been any more sightings since the volcano eruption. That could have got rid of all of them. Who knows?
Exactly. I mean, it's logical that a volcano erupted and killed all the Bigfoot living in, Ape Canyon.
Yeah, I'm more guessing that people probably still have had reported sightings of them. So I'm more thinking that maybe the Bigfoots moved out of the Ape Canyon. They probably moved somewhere else.
Yeah, because Bigfoot are allegedly really intelligent creatures. So
then we have the Independence Day film, which, no, we're not talking about the movie Independence Day. We're talking about a film by an unknown person captured what they believe to be a mother and child Bigfoot, and the location of this film is unknown of where it was taken. And then we have a picture here of it.
Yeah, one of the stills from the film, and I think it's a little too clear to be a real sighting, and considering that the filmer of the video wanted to remain unknown, and the location is also unknown, I think it's a little too good to be true.
Now, the location being unknown, I'm not as skeptical about that, because if the person wanted to keep the Bigfoots safe, they might not want to show where it is. But because they don't want to be known at all, I'm like, finding a Bigfoot, that's big. Lots of people would want to know about that, so I feel like the person would want to be known for finding Bigfoot. I don't know.
exactly. That's what raises my suspicion the most. And next up is a sighting from Provo Canyon, where a group of friends were camping in, well, you guessed it, Provo Canyon, near Squaw Peak and the Little Rock Canyon overlook. Saw some deer that they wanted to get a closer glimpse of when they thought they saw a bear until it stood up, and I'm guessing on its hind legs, and looked at them. And the campers ran back to their vehicle, leaving all of their gear, including their tent.
That's smart of them just to leave instead of shooting at the Bigfoots.
Exactly. At least they respected this alleged Bigfoot's home.
Then we have Paul Freeman, who is a Bigfoot hunter and discovered tracks showing dermal ridges, which dermal ridges are just fingerprints. And then on June 10th of 1982, he sighted a Bigfoot with reddish-brown fur that stood approximately 8 feet tall near Walla Walla, Washington. And then in 1994, he captured what he believed to be a Bigfoot on camera near the Blue Mountains of Oregon.
Yeah, when somebody describes themselves as a Bigfoot hunter, chances are I'm gonna just take what they say with a big old chunk of salt,
Yeah, that's agreed.
because they're literally self-described as a Bigfoot hunter. And next up, we're taking a look at a fairly recent sighting from Monroe, Michigan, where a father and son reportedly saw a Bigfoot, and it happened on Sunday, May 18th of 2025. So this year, if you're listening to in 2025, at around 11:30 in the morning, near an area of Interstate 75 and Laplaisance Road, probably mispronounced that. And they had their dog with them, which startled the creature. And it was reportedly the size of a bear, but looked like a gorilla. So
Yeah,
chances are, I think it's a bear.
yeah, I'm figuring it's probably a bear too. And really, in this day of age, okay, everyone has a cell phone on their hip. I'm surprised there's no pictures or videos with this.
Exactly.
Then we have Saline County Garden of the Gods. So in October 2nd of 2021, two friends were walking the Indian Point Loop Trail, and they heard rocks being thrown as well as tree knocks, which are known to be kind of like Bigfoot like sounds or whatever they make. And then after 2 hours, decided to return to vehicle and heard four whoops and howls. One was apparently only 500 feet away. And also, they heard the sound of running, and then both agreed that it felt like they were being watched. Then later, the friend that reported the story also said he and his wife had experienced weird animal noises and finding of footprints.
Which is kind of weird to say, because really, the Garden of the Gods, I think, have had many reports of like Bigfoot and mysterious creatures. And we're heading to the most recent sighting as of this recording, with the Lawrence County, South Dakota sighting, which happened on June 23rd, 2025 at approximately 9:45. So this only happened about 2.5 weeks ago as of recording. And the person that reported this said it was easily over 6.5 feet tall, as it was far taller than the witness's vehicle, and she estimated it at about 7 to 7.5 feet tall, with it being dark brown or red in color. On to our thoughts, I think people are seeing something, whether or not it's actually Bigfoot. I'm not sure. I like to think that Bigfoot exists, but I'm not sure. So, yeah.
Yeah, we've gone over this before quite a few times with the other Bigfoot videos. It's cool that whenever you go somewhere, there are stories of Bigfoot, like, everywhere. Almost everywhere has at least one story of Bigfoot kind of thing. Now, as much as I'd like to say that Bigfoot exists, I really doubt it. Usually it's usually it's a bear. Or it's a person in a suit or something like that. I'm like, there's not really much in between. I guess there could be escaped zoo animals or something like that could possibly be some sort of ape or whatever. But yeah, usually they're not real, so.
Yeah, as much as I wish Bigfoot was real, I don't think it is. So, I think that's all we've got for this week, as we covered Bigfoot a ton already. Next week, we're taking a look at the founding myth of Rome with Romulus and Remus. So, see you next week with that. Like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Drop us a follow and a comment if you're on Spotify. And we'll see you next week.
You might wake up beside Spearfinger with an extended visit from Jack the Ripper. But if you're lucky, it'll be an angel on that range hill of Louisiana. You might meet Mary Laveau or the Road. At Folklore Unlocked, Austin and Ethan concoct their theory of the eerie and unexplained around the world, sometimes even the underworld. The lore is locked behind secrets, but folklore is meant to be unlocked. The Sokoloo is haunting NC as well as Tennessee. There are many giants that might be clients of the Dark Watchers, who might have psychokinesis. And the phantom time hypothesis is like a phoenix, coming back around again and again. The laser strain on your brain, if you've got more than 2 brain cells in you. Some believe McCartney is dead because they read into the Mandela effect, which is subject